Sure. First off, I want to credit Coach Smiley and the Northern Colorado team on an outstanding game tonight. They've had an exceptional season, obviously, and tip my hat to them. They are a very tough team. Very explosive offensively, very connected, and play the game the right way. So they deserve all the credit for this evening, and super proud of our team's journey. I think I've mentioned this before. Trying to do something as historic as going to 4 straight NCAA tournaments, especially in the midst of a coaching transition, requires a lot of people to embrace a lot of change. And the way our leaders in our program, our seniors, embraced that change and embraced those expectations and hung together through the peaks and valleys of this journey, I'm very proud of that. And obviously it didn't end today the way we had hoped, but we have a great deal of pride in Montana State basketball and our community and the way that they've supported us, and we certainly will have a lot to learn from and be able to build off of because of the seniors in our program this year.
Matt, can you just talk about your frustrations tonight, what maybe led to your early exit?
I'm not going to comment on that. I don't think that's worth getting into. The credit, goes to Northern Colorado tonight. They played an outstanding game. We couldn't get the lid off the basket, even when we got good shots. Our kids really fought. I thought in the first half our defense was outstanding. We held them at 29 points, which is exceptionally hard to do when you go 4 for 26 on offense. I mean, just to balance the emotion of that and still dig down and get stops and have it be a 12-point game, which obviously we've come back from in the past, was a huge credit to our guys and their attitude, and so again, credit all goes to Northern Colorado.
Coach, what was it about just Northern Colorado's defense early that just made it so difficult for you guys to score?
Well, I thought in the first half, we missed some open looks that kind of snowballed. We use the avalanche term, and at times in this building, at least all the games that I've been in here, that avalanche is kind of flown our way, and the math went the other way today. But again, Northern Colorado did a really good job of being active at the point of screens, and switching ball screen coverages to kind of keep the ball in front, and we just weren't able to get the ball in creases enough to create rotations and higher quality shots. And then when we did, they didn't go down, and so it just kind of snowballed from there.
For Jed and Bryce, you guys had a game earlier this season against Northern Arizona where you fell behind 16-0 to start a game. What was the feeling like on the court when you know that you've been in that hole and you've crawled out of it before, to kind of play resilient and, like he said, kind of get stops and stick around throughout the first half and into the second half?
We never doubt ourselves. We know who we are. The game's not always going to go your way. Great example of it tonight. But, we've been in situations like that before, and the best thing we can do is rely on each other. And sometimes it goes your way and sometimes it doesn't.
I would say the biggest message that was going on the bench and through the floor was stay together and just keep fighting. And hopefully we could chop it down. And I'm proud of the way our guys fought.
I guess for Jed and Bryce as well, Coach talked about the senior class, legacy there with Sam and Tyler, just 3-time champions. I guess, what do you take from this now into the offseason and getting back to that championship level?
For me, I've been with Sam and Tyler now for 3 years, and those guys are legends. And all I try and tell guys who come and transfer to school is we have to replicate what guys who came before us did. And Sam and Tyler are perfect examples. Even Chika and Duka and Brian Garacki, they won a championship here. last year. So for going forward, we just got to look back at previous years and try and replicate what we can.
All of our seniors are champions, and I got to see them work hard every day, and it laid out the groundwork for me. And now I know what that work looks like, and we can implement it into our team next year.
Matt, throughout the game, how much did you consider inserting Brandon Logie back in there and seeing if that was something that could jolt the offense?
Well, I mean, we've had a lot of opportunity to take a look at that throughout the year. We kind of know what that looked like, and we've been playing so well on the offensive end. There were some things that we felt at halftime that we could have done better to enhance our offensive execution. We didn't screen very well in the first half, and that was probably our biggest area of deficiency. And with the success that we've had the last 3 games. That's the way we were gonna go down fighting. There are obviously some tweaks that we needed to make and could have tried to do better, and it just didn't come together tonight.
Coach, just call Sam and Tyler legends, but just what can you speak to what they've been through? They haven't lost here. Just kind of so much winning from Montana State and just their impact on the program.
Well, I think the word that sticks out to me the most is just loyalty. It's so unique in today's landscape, which is really unfortunate. And those guys have been so loyal to their teammates. They've been so loyal to their coaches. They've been so loyal to this institution. And it goes to show that sometimes the grass is greener where you water it. And the legacy that they leave behind in terms of that loyalty is something that our program's certainly going to draw from as we turn the page here and figure out the next best steps to get better and get back to Wednesday night here in Boise. But again, their loyalty is what has made them legends here at Montana State, and they're going to be guys that can come back to our community, that can come back to our university. And hold their head up with the most esteem that you could possibly imagine because of the way that they just poured themselves into this place and to the people here. And I'm still a firm believer that's what college athletics is all about. And I'm really proud of them. I know that the experience they had at Montana State was life-changing, and that's an example for anybody that we bring in from here on out, that if you continue to work with the work ethic that Bryce alluded to and have the attitude that those guys have had and stick to the process and stay loyal, that you can do some historic things.